Good day, Sir Davies. I am Krisnal Kate Sevilla, and here are my report about school culture. So, let me start. First, what is school culture? So, school culture refers to the shared beliefs, values, traditions, customs, behaviors, and social norms that shape the overall climate and atmosphere of a school. So, it encompasses all aspects of the school environment, including the relationships among students, teachers, and administrators, as well as the physical and emotional safety of the school. And school culture has a positive and negative. A positive school culture is one in which all members of the school community feel supported, respected, and valued, where there is a strong sense of belonging, collaboration, and shared purpose. While a negative school culture, on the other hand, can lead to a lack of motivation, poor academic performance, and negative social interactions among students and teachers. And school culture plays an important role in shaping students' behavior, academic achievement, and overall well-being. And I can say, no, that Central Mindanao University is a product of positive school culture. Next is classification of school culture. So, culture can be classified into different categories such as material culture, non-material culture, popular culture, high culture, and subculture. So first is material culture. When we say material culture, from the word itself, no, this includes physical objects created by a society such as tools, buildings, and technology. So the school buildings or the school itself is considered as material culture. The phone that we are using is considered as material culture because it is a technology. No? From the word itself, material. Okay. Next is non-material culture. So this refers to the intangible aspects of culture such as values, beliefs, and norms. So from the word itself again nga, non-material siya. So binuhatan siya sa tao. Belief tinuuhan nila unsa ang values, no, and also the norms. Next is popular culture. So this refers to the cultural products and practices that are widely accepted and enjoyed by the general public. So ang maka-benefit ani is ang public. Next is high culture. So this refers to the cultural products and practices that are associated with the intellectual and artistic elite. Now, from the word itself, high, ang ga-associate rigid ana is ang mga nakakataas or nasa taas. Next is subculture. So this refers to a group within a larger culture that has its own distinct values, beliefs, and practices. If naay culture na apoy subculture and kanang subculture nga kuan is napod siya iyahang kaugalingong values, napod siya iyahang beliefs, and also napod siya iyang kaugalingong practices and binuhatan nila. Next is characteristics of culture. So the following are some of the key characteristics of culture. So culture is learned and transmitted from one generation to another. So it is very understandable naman that culture is learned and also transmitted. No, ginapasa-pasa lang gihapon ang culture, no, from one generation to another generation na up until now naalang gihapon ang culture. Okay? Next is culture is shared by members of a group or society. No? Ang culture and society, guys, is intertwined to each other. Dili gid na sila pwede mag bulag-bulag. So it is very connected ra gyud na silang duha. Next is culture is symbolic and includes language, gestures, and other forms of communication. Example for this, okay, let me clear nga, dili lang kay ta diri mag-focus sa school, okay? So, let's have an example, the Kaamulan. Na ay mga tribes ang Kaamulan, right? Mga tribes nga nasasakupan sa Bukidnon. So, that tribes or each tribes na sila kagalingong language, na sila kagalingong gestures, also the way manamit sila, no? The way makipag-communicate sila, na sila lahang kaugalingong naandan. Next is culture is adaptive and changes over time. So letter A and letter D is kinda connected to each other because aside from learned and transmitted, gina-adapt and also it changes over time. Like for example sa mga dula, no? Laro ng lahi, patentero. Patentero from the past is mo na gyud na siya naandan. Like unsa ang history sa patentero mo na gyud na siya naandan. But as times goes by, galahi-lahi na dayon ang way of playing nila sa patentero, na nilahi nga mechanics, na nilahi nga rules. So nga na ang adaptive and changes over time. Next is culture is integrated and interrelated with different elements of culture influencing one another. So culture by culture is influencing each other, no? O kung sa ang culture sa isa, gina-influence niya ang culture pud sa isa. Next is culture is diverse and can vary greatly among different societies and group. Okay. Next is relationship between culture and society. So, okay, so culture and society are closely intertwined and interdependent. So, society provides the context within which culture develops, and culture shapes the behavior and beliefs of individuals within a society. While culture helps to define the norms and values that govern social behavior, and society provides the institutions and structures that support and maintain the cultural practices. Next is school climate. So refers to the overall atmosphere and environment of a school, including the physical surroundings, the relationships among students, teachers, and administrators, and the values, norms, and last is the expectation that shape behavior. So, a positive school climate is one in which students feel safe, supported, and valued, and where there is a strong sense of community and shared purpose. Now, let's proceed to types of culture. So, culture can be classified into different types based on various factors. These, such as national culture, organizational culture, youth culture, counterculture, and consumer culture. So, national culture, it refers to the culture of a particular nation or country from the word itself, national. Next is organizational culture. This refers naman to the culture of particular organization or workplace from the word itself again, organizational. Youth culture, this refers to the cultural practices and values of young people. Understandable. Counterculture, this refers to a subculture that opposes or rejects the dominant culture of a society. Consumer culture is this refers to the cultural practices and values associated with consumerism and the consumption of goods and services. So, creating a positive culture and culture piece. First, we are going to tackle about the creating a positive learning climate. So, a positive learning climate is one that supports student learning and encourages positive behavior, such as okay, sorry, nakalimot ko. Again, balik ko. So, creating positive culture and culture peace. So, creating a positive culture in school requires concerted effort from all members of the school community, including administrators, teachers, students, and parents. So the following are some strategies that can be employed to create a positive culture and promote a culture of peace. Like here in 13.1 is some strategies no that can be employed to create a positive culture and also to promote a culture of peace. So creating a positive learning climate. A positive learning climate is one that supports student learning and encourages positive behavior. So, teachers can create a positive learning climate by establishing, encouraging, providing opportunities, celebrating, and providing feedback. So, establishing clear expectations for behavior and academic performance. Encouraging, so student participation and engagement in class. Providing opportunities for students to collaborate and work together. Celebrating to student success and accomplishment, providing feedback that is constructive and supportive. Next is positive student culture. So, a positive student culture is one in which students are respectful, supportive, and kind to one another. And teachers can promote a positive school student culture by modeling, encouraging, promoting empathy and understanding, and lastly is providing opportunities. So, modeling positive behavior and treating students with respect and kindness. Next, encouraging students to take responsibility for their actions and to be accountable for their behavior. Promoting empathy and understanding among students. Providing opportunities for students to build relationships and form friendships. Next is 13.3, the school culture. So, the school culture plays a crucial role in shaping the behavior and attitudes of students. So, administrators can promote a positive school culture by establishing, providing, encouraging, celebrating, and addressing. Establishing clear expectations for behavior and academic performance. Providing support and resources for teachers and students. Encouraging a sense of community and shared purpose, celebrating successes and accomplishments, addressing conflicts and issues in a timely and effective manner. Next is developing good roles. Developing good roles that are fair, clear, and consistent is essential for creating a positive culture in a school. So teachers and administrators should involve students in the rule making processes and ensure that the rules are communicated clearly and consistently to all members of the school community. Next is violence and disorder. So, violence and disorder, oh my God. So, sa'yo pa nga kung ano, no? Ako ang nabutang na meaning. So, violence and disorder. So, violence and disorder can undermine the positive culture of a school and create an unsafe and unhealthy environment for students. So, teachers and administrators also should take a proactive approach, no, to preventing violence and disorder. And mo ni siya ang ilahang i-take og action, the establishing, providing, encouraging, and addressing. So establishing clear expectations for behavior and consequences for misconduct, providing support and resources for students who make be at risk for violence or bullying, encouraging students to report incidents of violence or disorder, addressing incidents of violence or disorder in a timely and effective manner. Next is keeping school safe haven. So, keeping the school a safe haven is essential for creating a positive culture and promoting a culture of peace, no? And teachers and administrators can keep the school a safe haven by creating, providing, encouraging, and providing opportunities. Creating a physical environment that is safe and ensure providing support and resources for students who may be at risk for violence or bullying, encouraging a sense of community and shared purpose, providing opportunities for students to build relationships and form friendships. And lastly is 13.7, keeping it a fair field. So keeping the school a fair field requires treating all students with respect, fairness, and equity. Provide and Teachers and administrators can keep the school a fair field by providing, addressing, encouraging, providing support and resources, providing equal opportunities for all students, addressing biases and stereotypes that may undermine fairness and equity, encouraging students to report incidents of discrimination or prejudice, providing support and resources for students who may be at risk for um, for discrimination or prejudice. So that is all my report, sir, and God bless you and thank you.